we can talk about religion all we want, but we need to get technical and talk about specific things in religion. So, I want to talk about the fear of hell. You know, of course, explained by an atheist. Stay tuned.
1 in a million to one villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen, out in the melting the ceiling.
What's going on, Javier Javier? It's your boy Javier Javier with the Javier Javier Show. Make sure you say it twice. Let's get into this video because I'm going to jump right into it. There is a concept called hell. Many religions believe in some shape, form, or fashion of an eternal punishment or some kind of damnation for those people who live wickedly or, you know, didn't make the right decisions in life or believe the right things. Now, I'm going to explicitly focus on maybe the Christian concept of hell. I think it's the most relevant in America and maybe, you know, in the world, possibly. And there is a fear of hell. Now, the reason that an atheist has to explain this is because I really think that hell is the biggest opponent when it comes to atheism in the world. When it comes to people converting or deconverting from Christianity or to Christianity, I think hell plays a very major role in Christianity and how it keeps so many people in that stranglehold. The fear of hell is something that even puts a lot of fear in the hearts of atheists. I read some articles, I actually looked into this topic, and it seems that there are atheists out there who still believe in a hell or fear hell. Now, that's interesting. I don't know how you kind of really accept that as an atheist, but maybe we can address that another time. What is really crazy about this concept of hell is, do you think that there will be more atheists if hell didn't exist in the Bible? Because I want to get into why hell exists and why I believe that hell was created in the first place as a concept, because I don't believe in a literal hell. There are even Christians who don't believe in a literal hell. But the reason that the fear of hell is the biggest opponent to atheism is because how many people do you know? How many people who are afraid to not believe in God because they fear going to hell? Or the fact that kids are raised with this concept and being told as they're young that either you serve God and believe in God, or there's a bad place for you and people like you when you die. And guess what? It never ends. Now, I want to talk about why hell was created and the concept and why it works. But first, if you made it this far, please hit that subscribe button. All you got to do is hit the bell. You get notified of all future videos. I'm going to do more religion videos. And you know I talk politics, religion, and culture. So, you know, smash that subscribe button below and you can really support the Hobby Lobby today. Become a member and, you know, thanks in advance. Now, on to the second thing that I want to discuss. Why was hell created? Now, I'm not a mind reader. I don't think many of us can travel back in time and actually ask the people who created the concept exactly why they would do such a thing. Christians would make the claim that they didn't. It was really God who told them or inspired them to write these things, and therefore God created hell. Okay, that's a totally different video. I could cover that in this video, but why would God create a hell? That's a separate video. I'm focusing on why men would create the concept or at least share the concept of hell. Now, the reason that hell is necessary for something like Christianity to work and why they needed it in the first place is simple. You cannot get people to behave like you want them to without fear of punishment. But the punishment must be severe enough to deter that person forever. It must be such a magnificent claim that the people who buy it actually believe that there is no other way they can get around it. Now, it's useful because if you are living in a certain day and age where people are dying from all sorts of things, where you need some kind of glue to keep your society together and culture together, you're going to need something to bring y'all together. Religion does that in many ways. And it has a lot of harmful effects throughout the years as we progress into certain other areas in the future. But the natural question is, serve God. Serve the kingdom of God. Follow him. Worship him. And then the other person would ask, what happens if I don't? $1 million question. So it's only natural that the people who are trying to get people to behave a certain way and to follow them would need to create some kind of deterrent to stop people from behaving a certain way. Not only when they're watching, but definitely when you're not watching, because God can see everything you do. Not only that, God knows what's in your heart and in your mind. So, psychologically, the fear of hell is the biggest component to Christianity that allows it to survive and to keep people in its stranglehold. Take away the concept of hell. How many people would literally remain the Christians that they are today? How many people would serve and worship as they do right now and go out and warn people about hell? They wouldn't do it. At least not many Christians that I know. But as all things, I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you think about the concept of hell. And do people fear it? Why should they fear it? And also, are you one of those atheists who still believe in a hell? I'd be interested to know. Would love to talk to you. But write that in the comments below. Like this video. Share this video. Thanks for watching. This is the Hobby Lobby, and I'm out. Peace.
1 in a million to one villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen. I'll end up melting the ceiling.